Thank you so much for joining us on another interesting episode of Confluence State Today. I am Mimi Aderibigbe. This episode of the program is special because we will be focusing mainly on all the activities that have defined the first 100 days of Governor Usman Ahmed Ododo in office as the governor of Kogi State. We will also examine his significant strides in the areas of education, healthcare, infrastructure, and human capital development. I bet you will enjoy every bit of it. But before we delve into that, let's take a look at the highlights of news stories making headlines across the state. Thank you so much for staying with us. More than 100 days ago, precisely on January 27th, Governor Usman Ahmed Ododo was inaugurated as the 5th elected governor of Kogi State. During that ceremony, he promised to prioritize the economic development of the state and the well-being of the people. Since then, he has not reneged on these promises. More importantly, he pledged to make Kogi State one of the sub-national pilots for key drivers of federal government programs in food security, poverty eradication, job creation, and access to capital. Now, it's more than 100 days since he made those promises, and his actions are already speaking volumes across the state. Here's the story.
Ahmed Usman Ododo do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
This was over 100 days ago, a day and moment so many folks in Kogi State will forever hold dear.
Of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, so help me God.
It was the day Governor Usman Ahmed Ododo took the oath to become the 5th elected governor of Kogi State.
Fellow Kogites, be assured that we shall deliver on our promises of a united, secure, progressive, and prosperous Kogi State.
Today, the governor is proving to everyone why the people of Kogi State entrusted him and his deputy, Joel Salifu Oyibo, with the mandate to steer the ship for the next few years, amidst 21 other contenders. The new governor, in what many describe as hitting the ground running, swiftly made his first set of appointments right after taking the oath of office. To ensure the smooth operation of governance in the state, Governor Ododo swore in commissioners and senior aides just 8 days later. Governor Ododo is walking the talk, delving into critical sectors and tackling pressing needs of the state's residents. One of the areas screaming for attention when Governor Ododo took office was the state's security sector. This has been a major headache for successive governments in Kogi State, and Governor Ododo's first move was to engage critical stakeholders across communities and local government areas in a closed-door dialogue to get first-hand information on the security situation. After the meeting, it became clear that Governor Usman Ahmed Ododo is not letting his guard down as he sends out words of caution to men of the underworld.
The height we have achieved in the last administration, security-wise, we will not allow anybody to undermine our resolve to give our people the security they deserve. And as such, we have resolved to take it upon us to take the fight to them wherever they hide, so that our people can live peacefully.
To tackle insecurity in the state, especially the activities of non-state actors, Governor Ododo saw the need to involve local vigilantes. Thus, the Metropolitan Quick Response Team was born.
As far as we are concerned in Kogi State, we don't sympathize with criminals. When we get you, we will deal with you.
Governor Ododo didn't just form the team, he also equipped them alongside the police and other security agencies with patrol vehicles and motorcycles.
With the way he has started, Kogites are very confident that their governor has already demonstrated great capacity to be able to lead the state to the next level. For instance, in the area of security, you are aware that within the first 100 days, he procured well about 100 Sienna buses that were distributed to hunters, vigilante group across the 21 local government areas to be able to aid their mobility, and also over 100 motorcycles have also been distributed so that they will be able to man their terrain and ensure security of lives and property.
With these motorcycles, the vigilante groups are well prepared to penetrate the hinterlands and navigate thick forests, flushing out criminals and bandits. The State Security Advisor explains that the governor's strategy is comprehensive.
Security is community-based, or crime and criminality is also community-based. So when you provide at the grassroots to properly have a network between security, the people, then you are already solving central problem for a state.
Governor Ododo also understands that peaceful coexistence among communities is crucial for safety in Kogi State. Hence, his visits to communities in the Omala local government area where communal clashes claimed 25 lives. The visit serves as a warning to those behind the killings, as he vows to fish them out and bring them to justice.
I don't belong to any side of the two clans, but I belong to the poor. I belong to the indigent. I am to serve them. So by the grace of God, just give us time. We don't make noise. We don't respond to noisemakers. But Pagana problem will be solved by the grace of God.
For Kogi State, the plan is to adopt both kinetic and non-kinetic approaches to safeguard lives and property. Ensuring food security isn't just progress, it's security too. And Governor Ododo understands this clearly. So, to further understand farmers' needs, he met with stakeholders and conducted a farmer census to actualize his vision of making Kogi State Nigeria's food basket.
As everyone will know, it's a major focus of the government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria today, which the new administration, even before the inauguration of this administration. The former administration, immediate past administration, has keyed in and has several plans for the farmers of Kogi State.
Apart from that, he also took inventory of the existing mechanized farming equipment in the state, ordered their repairs, and procured new ones to be distributed to farmers across all the local government areas of the state. He didn't mince words when he promised that Kogi State will produce what the people will eat and be sufficient enough to feed other states across the country.
We want to make sure that food sufficiency is guaranteed. And we have land, we have able men and women that are ready to key into Mr. President's vision in making sure we have food sufficiency for our people. And we have taken it upon ourselves. By this time next year, Kogi State will not only feed itself, we will be exporting and feeding other states.
Just like in other states across the country, economic hardship in the country affected many people in Kogi State. However, the governor initiated food palliative distribution to alleviate their suffering. The distribution aims beyond sustenance. It fosters unity. This time, it's not just rice, it's maize, millet, sorghum, and gari.
The palliative is not for APC alone. Palliative is not for any ethnic agenda. Palliative is not for any religious group. The palliative is for the good people of Kogi State, because we stand here to serve them. I want to beg all of us to let the poor breathe.
One statement that has remained prominent in Governor Usman Ahmed Ododo's speeches and comments since he assumed office is that he would consolidate on the achievements and successes of his predecessor. One way he has been doing that is by checking his handover note, inspecting all ongoing construction projects and embarking on new ones. Some of the roads include Obangede, Okaito, Ihema Road, Zone 8 Zango, GYB Junction Road, Zone 8 Crusher Road, and the Felele and Akpaya sections of the Lokoja-Abuja Highway.
We are to serve our people. Their mandate will work for them. We are holding their trust. And as such, we are not coming to exert leadership on them. We are coming to serve them. And this is what we are doing now. This is their project. This is their prayer. This has been their aspiration. That was why we are voted into the office.
Another infrastructure project that Governor Ododo is prioritizing is the upgrade of the Adogo airstrip in the Ajaokuta area of the state to an international agro-cargo airport. The governor has assigned the project to the China Civil Engineering Construction Corporation for immediate upgrade. The proximity of the Adogo airstrip to the Ajaokuta Steel Company will add another layer of importance to its revitalization, especially with the ongoing efforts by the federal government to revive the steel plant. A new airport here will definitely play a crucial role in facilitating the transportation of materials and personnel.
Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo is someone that has great faith in the promise of Mr. President, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to resuscitate the Ajaokuta Steel Company. And with that belief and trust in the promise and policy of Mr. President, the governor decided to move ahead to be very proactive so that we could have a cargo airport at Adogo in Ajaokuta. That airport is about 22 kilometers southwest of Ajaokuta. And it was a very small airstrip before now, and it's more cost effective to upgrade an already existing airstrip than to start a whole new cargo airport. That is one of the reasons behind, one of the rationale behind the upgrade of that airstrip to a cargo airport.
Quality healthcare is a government's duty. That perhaps explains why Governor Ododo launched the Kogi Health Insurance Scheme, benefiting thousands of indigent citizens of the state and civil servants. A total of 32,000 civil servants and more than 41,000 other individuals have just been added to the scheme. For the governor, this is a 10-year plan, effective from this year until 2033. For him, civil servants deserve more.
I am extremely delighted today to address you on this auspicious occasion of the flag off and launch of access to healthcare for about 32,000 enrollees in the formal sector healthcare plan, 4,587 enrollees in the basic healthcare provision fund, and the launch of 10-year strategic plan of the Kogi State Health Insurance Agency.
Part of the plan includes revamping, rebuilding, and upgrading 63 primary healthcare centers, and major players in the sector have been commending this initiative. Improvements in primary healthcare, accreditation for the medical school, and a robust referral system are also his priorities.
I'll talk about infrastructural wise. The big edifice, or the edifice we have in Okene, as reference hospital Okene, is operational, but it hasn't gotten to the desired level we want it to get to. And we know it's a gradual process. The management team there are doing their best, and the government will not relent in giving them the maximum support to achieve the desired level we want for a tertiary healthcare system that is comparable to any healthcare system in the world.
Workers' welfare is also a priority to Governor Usman Ahmed Ododo. He pays pensions in full and increases salaries for local government workers. He also ensures that workers receive their salaries promptly while providing support during economic challenges.
As the governor of Kogi State and a unionist myself, I stand here humbled by the tireless effort of our labor force, whose sweat and toil drive the engine of our civil service and the economy of our dear state. Your commitment to excellence, even in the face of challenges, inspire us all as we continue to explore ways to improve the welfare of our workers beyond the minimum expectation of the average worker in Kogi State.
His concern is not just civil servants alone. It is for the generality of the state's population, especially when it concerns the protection of lives and property. Governor Ododo understood clearly that the danger posed by flash floods and gully erosion is a major problem for his people. So, he set aside a total of 30 billion naira for erosion control projects in flood-prone areas, while also collaborating with the federal government to mitigate this problem in at least 3 major local government areas in the state. Civil works contracts are currently ongoing across the 3 senatorial districts of the state, as a fill-up erosion sites at Itahi in Okene local government, Omigbo Gully in Inkaba, Bunu local government area, and Olubojo Gully site in Ankpa local government area.
The administration of Alhaji Usman Ododo is committed to solving so many problems that are inherent in the state. And one of such problems is erosion menace. so many communities are being devastated by the problem of erosion. You know, you cannot do everything at the same time, and that is why certain communities have been identified, especially the most affected communities.
Governor Ododo also understands the importance of quality education to the people of Kogi State. His predecessor had made sterling performances in terms of constructing schools across all levels, particularly tertiary institutions. To consolidate these achievements, Governor Ododo immediately ordered the construction of link roads inside the Confluence State University of Science and Technology and the construction of a 350-bed space male and female hostel in the school. He also directed the speedy completion of ongoing construction works at the Kogi State University, Kaba, as part of initiatives to encourage indigent students to return to school. The announcement of the Kogi State Students Bursary Award 2024 is a testament to the state government's commitment to quality education. Thousands of students have already applied, eager to benefit from this opportunity to fund their education.
As soon as you put in your email address, it takes you to your biodata page. The biodata we require from them is their surname, other names, date of birth, their local government of origin.
In all, Governor Usman Ahmed Ododo's tenure brings hope and smiles to Kogi residents. It also restores their faith in government.
If you are to assess this administration in the first 100 days in office, I must say that the government have started on a sound footing. The early steps it has taken so far is an indication that if it can be sustained, certainly, then it will be a new dawn for Kogi State. Because in the area of infrastructure development, I want to say that the swiftness with which the administration awarded contract for the building of hostels in our tertiary institution goes to show that it has the heart of the student at heart. This administration has, within the first 100 days, resuscitated the payment of bursary and scholarship. That, for me, in view of the times we live in, when parents are finding it difficult to pay school fees, I think it will go a long way.
First 100 days of Alhaji Ahmed Usman Ododo, we can say that he has embarked on a remarkable journey that resonates deeply in areas that concern the welfare and progress of Kogi State. Why do I say that? I can say that his actions so far in office has proven to all, even those who didn't have belief in him ab initio, that he is not only prepared to work, he is matching words with action in delivering dividends of democracy to the people of Kogi State.
I want to commend his efforts so far in piloting the affairs of the state by not relenting. He's emulating the platform at which his predecessor, in the person of Alhaji Yaya Adoza Bello, is emulating his steps already by carrying women along and also doing a lot of projects.
With Governor Ododo's achievements in just 100 days, a brighter, economically prosperous Kogi is on the horizon, and he has promised to do more for the people as he is elected to serve them.
Those projects and initiatives are indeed clear examples of promises made and promises kept. And that wraps up this week's episode of the program. I hope you enjoyed every bit of what we served you, as much as I did. Join us next time for another interesting episode. But until then, I am Mimi Aderebibe. Bye for now.